Welcome to some work days in my life as a full-time artist. I have a few things that I need to get done on my to-do list. I don't know if I'm going to finish them all today, but I thought I would just document them for you guys. I want to work on a few watercolor paintings, like physically for my shop. I haven't been putting out much physical art recently because I've been working so much on my coloring book and also just other social media related stuff, so I haven't been sitting down to paint as much as I would like to, so I really want to just sit and paint. And I would like to offer some smaller original watercolor pieces on my shop, so I'm going to work on a few of those. Currently, right now, I am also illustrating my own coloring book, and I have to work on the cover design for that, so I'm going to do that. Also, majority of my pages are formatted digitally on the computer right now, but I would like to print them out and actually test physically coloring them just to see if I like the thickness of like the lines and like get the full experience of actually coloring in these pages. And I also want to work on making some short form content for my art pages. I feel like I've been so heavily focused on working on this channel that I have sort of been neglecting my short form pages. So I also want to make some art content. So I have a few things to work on today, and yeah, let's just get into it. It's the middle of the night and my partner is asleep right behind that wall, so I gotta be kind of quiet. Right now, I'm going to work on my book cover a little bit because I'm just so excited. Like, I want to have this cover done and I want to see like what the book's gonna look like. So I am going to work on it digitally right now. I'm like in my PJs, just chilling. And it's kind of too dark for me to continue this painting, so I'm gonna work on it more tomorrow. But I like how it's looking so far. But yeah, so let's work on the cover. Okay, I just came over to my parents' house because I need to use my mommy's printer to print these coloring book pages so I can test them out. And also today, now that I have most of my cover, I don't know if I'm going to use that image as the cover. Now that I'm seeing it colored in, I don't know if it's the cover, guys. I'll put it right here on the screen, actually. It feels like it's like too much green. I don't know if I'm being too picky or what, but something in my heart doesn't feel like that's the cover, but that's okay. I have this page colored and then I also have this page colored as well digitally, and I'm going to update my coloring book waitlist because it kind of looks generic. It's cute, but it has like nothing specifically branded towards the coloring book, and I want to have like a really cute waitlist just so it matches the vibe of the coloring book. So I'm also going to work on updating that right now, and for that I'm going to use one of my favorite design platforms called Kittl. I use Kittl all the time for a bunch of different design projects. If you guys have been watching my videos lately, you'd know that I've been loving Kittl, but in case you haven't heard of it, Kittl is an intuitive and user-friendly design platform that makes it extremely easy to create a range of professional looking graphics for various purposes. Like, in my case today, I'm going to use it for my email marketing. You can use it to make anything from t-shirts to social media posts to mugs, hats. Like there's so many things you can design on Kittl. They have a ton of different fonts, templates, photos, and all kinds of elements that you can customize to any of your design needs. Kittl is super easy to use and it makes creating beautiful graphics fast and simple, and it's easy to use even if you don't have any design experience. Okay, so I just brought my waitlist from this to this. They're both cute. I like both of them, but I needed something that was more suited towards my brand, and I think it looks a lot better. It looks more in line with the project that I'm launching. So yeah, I'm really happy with how that turned out. So now when people go to my waitlist page, they can also get a little sneak peek of what the book is gonna look like. Yeah, I like that a lot better. I'm a lot happier with that. If you guys would like to try Kittl out for yourself, you could try it out for free by going to the link in my description. And you guys can also use my code FrankiiYT for 25% off your first month or first year on all paid plans. Okay, now that I have updated my little waitlist page, let's go print some coloring book pages. I am so excited. This is gonna be the first time that I have I have the drawn physical pages, but it's not the same. Like this is gonna be like the first time I'm seeing it like printed out and finalized. Kind of. Anyways, you guys get what I'm saying. Let's go print some pages. That's lame. That it just... Okay, I'm back at my house and it's the next day actually, but I have acquired the printed version of some of my coloring book pages. Yes, I know they printed pretty wonky, but I don't need to waste ink or paper to reprint them. They're just kind of test pages and just for fun. So yeah, but anyways, I've got my set of alcohol markers right here and I'm going to test out coloring in my pages physically for the first time. I'm so excited. Since I don't have the actual physical book printed yet, this is the closest I can get. So, and I just want to test the actual coloring experience because if you look at like the trees in the background, the lines are a way thinner than the actual characters. Like the line weight is varied in all of these drawings because I did draw them by hand. So that's kind of what I'm trying to test. Like, are the lines thick enough for it to be like an enjoyable coloring experience? Like even look at like the greenery down here, you know, it's kind of thin. So do I need to go back through some of these drawings and thicken up the lines? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to kind of figure out right now. So let's get into coloring in some pages. Also, if you guys remember, one of the things on my to-do list was to film some short form content. So I'm gonna kind of kill two birds with one stone and film this as well. Okay guys, I just finished. Look at it, it's so cute. I actually think the line thickness is good and that's like the thinnest line that's in my book because that's the thinnest pen I used. So the coloring experience was good and it looks really cute. So I'm really happy about that. Okay, it's so cool to see this physically. I have, of course, the original drawings, but I'm not going to draw on like the original book itself, I guess. So this is the closest I've been to the actual book and it feels good to actually see it and like draw on it with real markers. So that's cute. And then I also filmed a reel while I was coloring that in. And I was also filming this painting while I was painting it as well. So I have about 1.5 reels done. I'm kind of at a halt on this painting. I don't know what to do with the background. Like, I love the flower. I love how it's coming out, but I don't know how to finish it right now. And I'm not gonna like rush it and just try to make something up because I think this looks really pretty. So I'm also gonna pause on that, but I have 1.5 reels done. And my goal right now with my upload schedule would ideally be to get at least 2 out a week, so I'm gonna try and finish that, but I don't think I'm gonna do that in this video. I want to post 2 short form videos and 1 YouTube video a week, so I'm gonna say that I have done everything on my checklist for this video. I pretty much just have to finish this and finish the reel for it and I'll be done. But yeah, other than that, I've done everything I needed to do. I'm still debating if this is gonna be the book cover or not. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know down below if it's too green or am I just being too picky? I don't know. But yeah, I guess that's it for this video. If you guys did like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe down below, and I love you guys so much. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!